Miss Joni from Characters a Character. Today we're going to make a Manners Monkey paper bag puppet. This is him. So if you go to charactersacharacter.org, click under the tab Character Corner, you'll find a template. You can print this out. I printed mine on cardstock. You can use cardstock or paper. Either one works just great. The cardstock is just a little bit more sturdy. All right, so you're going to need your template. You're going to need a paper lunch bag. You're going to need your crayons, scissors, and glue. And I have glue somewhere. Here we go. And your glue. All right. So today we're going to paint Manners Monkey and talk about what it means to have good manners, okay? So go ahead and find your brown crayon and we can start to color. I'm going to start with his ears down here. And you know what? It's okay if you go out of the lines because we're going to cut his ears out. Okay? While we're coloring, let's just think about what it means to have good manners. How about using polite words? Do you know any polite words? Let me hear them. Those are polite words. I heard please, thank you, you're welcome, and excuse me. Those are really great polite words. Manners Monkey would be happy. All right, I'm going to color his ears just a little bit darker. And then I'm going to go to his, those are his ears, and I'm going to do this part next, his face, okay? I'm pressing with my crayon a little bit harder so it's darker, a darker brown. So let's see, we use some polite words. How else would I know if you have good manners? Well, do you use your manners at the dinner table or at the lunch table by using polite words? Maybe saying, please pass the mashed potatoes, and thank you. Having manners at the table is very important. What about when you're trying to ask your parents a question? Should you just be yelling, Mom, Mom, Mom? Nope. Go see where Mom or Dad is, whoever you're trying to talk to. See where they are, and then go ask them your question. And talk in a nice voice. That's being polite too. How about if you are coming in from outdoors and you're helping somebody, could you hold the door open for them? That's really being polite and very helpful. So holding the door for somebody that you know. How about using polite words as having manners? When you're inside, using an inside voice, that's having good manners. Sure. Manners Monkey would be very happy. All right, I'm just going around his eyes a little bit. Should you have manners when you're at a friend's house? I hope you said yes. Should you use your good manners when you're driving in the car with your family or friends? I hope you said yes again. You should have use your good manners all the time. When you use good manners and use polite words, people will speak to you in polite words too. All right. I'm almost done coloring his face. And it's okay if you go outside the lines over here because we're going to be cutting Manners Monkey out, okay? So it's okay. All right, there's mine so far. Now on this Manners Monkey, I I colored his eyes brown, but you can color your eyes whichever color you'd like. Maybe you have blue eyes or green eyes or brown eyes or hazel. Color them whatever color you'd like. I'm going to color mine brown because I have brown eyes. This way, with our eyes, we can see when people are being polite even. We can listen to people being polite, saying polite words. We can also see people being polite, right? All right. There's it so far. Now we're going to color in the circle here. And I colored mine a tan or a beige. You can color yours brown again. But I'm going to use my beige color, this one here. And I'm just going to go around. And again, it's okay to go outside the lines on the outside because we're going to cut this part out too, okay? So having manners really is important. It's important to use polite words. It's important to speak in a nice tone of voice. You don't need to be crying or screaming. Have a nice conversation using your words. When you're polite, you're a good listener too. If somebody's speaking to you, be a good listener. That's having good manners. What about if you're sitting at, maybe you went to the movie theater and you're sitting in the chair. Should you be kicking the chair in front of you? Ooh, no, I think not. That wouldn't be having good manners. Or what about if you're running around in the store or a restaurant, even at a friend's house? Would that be using good manners? No. Manners Monkey likes when you use really good manners. Okay. Finished coloring this. Now we're ready for our scissors. This little part here, that's the directions, how to put Manners Monkey together. But Miss Joni, you're doing it together today. We're doing it together. So if you're having good manners, you're listening, and you'll know just what to do. All right? So I'm just cutting out the circle. Getting ready, we'll glue that on his face. See how I can move my paper around? There we go. All right. He's smiling. Okay. And then he's got 2 ears, just like you and I. So these are a little bit smaller, so we'll cut them out. And then I think I'm going to place mine right on top of the circle so that I don't lose them. Because I want him to have 2 ears so he can hear all the polite words that we use. Alrighty. Ear number 2. And I'm cutting out the scribbles. Remember I said it's okay if you go on the outside line because we're going to be cutting this out. See, it's kind of small, so I'm going to put it right here on top of my circle. Now I'm getting ready to cut out his face. Cutting out some more of those scribbles. Just going around on the outside line. Okay. He's got some fun spikes over here his fur, so we have to go around those. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. And see how I moved my paper? It's easier to move your paper than to move your hand in a funny position. All right. Look at that. All right, now you can put your scraps to the side. We'll get rid of those later. And we're ready now, so you can get your paper bag. And there's a flap on your bag, okay? So you're gonna need your glue. And I have a glue stick. Some of you may have liquid glue. So I always say just a dot, not a lot, because Banner's monkey doesn't want to be swimming in glue. All right, so just put enough glue on your flap. All righty. We're going to take his face. We're going to place it kind of in the middle there. Okay. Like this so far. And I'm going to find his ear. Found one ear. So I'm just going to put a line of glue on the bottom. And I'm going to put one ear just under his face like that. You can put it over, but I put mine under. Now he's got two ears to hear those polite words. So find your other ear and go ahead and put that on. There we go, and press it down so we make sure that it stays. Here he is so far. We're almost there. All right, now we have the circle. But we're not going to put glue on the circle because it goes past his face. So we're going to take our glue and just go from under his eyes and put some glue on this part here. Okay? This way we're not swimming in glue. All right, we're just about ready. All right, I'm going to place my circle, make sure my nose is up. Place it on, rub it a little bit so make sure it stays. And there we go, Manners monkey. How did you do? Let me see. You did great. Nice job. All right, here's the fun part. We get to put our hand inside because he's a puppet. There we go. And let's talk about some of the polite words we talked about today. Let's tell Manners Monkey what they were. Do you remember? All right. How about please, thank you, you're welcome. And if I bump into somebody, I could say, oh, excuse me. Or if I burp or toot, just say, excuse me. Those are polite words. Manners Monkey likes to hear polite words, and he likes when you do polite things, like helping around the house, holding the door for somebody. Being polite makes Manners Monkey happy. So please, do use your polite words. Thank you for coloring with me today, boys and girls. From Miss Joni and Manners Monkey.